Well, I'm back downtown for just a minute, and I thought I would just take a quick walk through the Reid house since I was down here the other day and somebody asked about it. And yeah, so we are in an area of Chattanooga, sort of in the older downtown area. If you look down this way, you will see the Tivoli. If you look over this way, you will see the West End. If you look back this way, you'll have the library, and then around the corner over there is the convention center. And this is the Reid house. Now, this is not the main entrance to the Reid house. This is the Broad Street entrance. There is a steakhouse here, and it is uber expensive. In fact, I would say that everything at the Reid house is uber expensive. You saw back there that Al Capone stayed in room 311. There was another historic event that happened in room 311. A young lady was found dead in her bathtub with her throat slit, and people today say that they can still sense her spirit, hear her in the night. It is considered to be a haunted hotel room here at the Reid house. I think the Reid house first opened in 1872. It might have been called the Crutchfield House at the time. And the building that is here now was actually built in 1928. Now on the back side of the Reid house, and this is an area called the West End. And it has sort of become, I don't know, kind of a hipster art place. New restaurants, new hotels, new bars. And it also is the area that hosts one of the most photographed spots in all of Chattanooga, Umbrella Alley. One of the most notable coffee brands here in Chattanooga is Pete's Coffee. And there is a coffee shop just over across the street. But I have to tell you, I'm not a fan.
Well, today's video was a little different in a couple of ways. Number one, I had the microphone in my pocket, and if I had used it, we wouldn't have heard all that background on the street. But I decided that the street noise was important to this video, so I didn't put it on the phone. And also, when I got inside, I thought about putting some music under it, and then I thought, well, maybe I could put some narration over it, sort of give some other historical information about the Reid house. But after I got into the edit, I thought, I kind of like just a little bit of background noise, a little bit of music, and just letting people sort of see it unfold. The first floor is just absolutely gorgeous. There is a room upstairs. I did go into it, but it's totally empty. There's something they call a silver ballroom. And I'm pretty sure that that's the room that we went to as a family to have lunch a couple of times, maybe on a Sunday for a brunch. I think there was some kind of membership fee or something my mom's husband, George, had with his first wife. Anyway, that would have been 35 years ago. So it's kind of all running together. I do remember it was in that hotel. And the food was really good. And I also remember I didn't have to pay for it. So the wind noise is a little much in a couple of places to make the video really good. But that's sort of the trade-off of not using a microphone, or at least not using this particular cheap microphone that I have. Maybe a more expensive microphone would have allowed me to cut the wind noise but keep some of the car noise. I don't know. But anyway, somebody had asked about seeing the Reid house, and I thought, well, I'll just go down there and just walk through it. And so now you've kind of seen what it looks like. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place inside. I don't know that I could ever afford to stay there. I was traveling through town, but it does have quite a storied past. And in addition to the people that I showed on the video who stayed there, and I specifically wanted to highlight Prince for my oldest daughter. She's a huge Prince fan. Winston Churchill has stayed there. John Wilkes Booth's brother, Edwin Booth, who was in favor of the North, also stayed there. And some other notable people, politicians and things throughout the years. If you get a chance to come downtown to Chattanooga, you're walking around downtown looking for something historic, it's a really good place just to walk through and read some of the signs and see it. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the wind noise and all of the other stuff, because I'm really torn about that. And we'll see you tomorrow.